Hi Gemini, this is your September 12th through September 18th weekly tarot reading. I do 5 separate spreads in my weekly readings. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll do an X spread and we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances, and we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is a new love this week. We have the Eight of Wands classified by the Knight of Swords. We have the Chariot classified by the Wheel of Fortune. We got the King of Wands. In the potential outcome, we have the Empress with the Two of Cups and the Four of Wands, and we also have the Magician on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We also have Cancer, or an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Well, Gemini, you better hold on to something, because they're coming in fast. Yep. Ready or not, here they come. We've got 3 fastest cards on the table. There are 3 fastest cards in the tarot deck, and all 3 of them are on the table. The Eight of Wands is one of the fastest cards in the deck. The Chariot is also one of the fastest cards in the deck, and the Knight of Swords is the fastest knight out of all 4 knights. The Wheel of Fortune is a pretty speedy card as well, and those are the 4 cards we have in the very beginning, Gemini. So this person is coming at you like a freight train, and they're not going to take no for an answer. Nope. You know, to be fair, I don't see you resisting. I don't really see you resisting. I think it's going to be like a hurricane of emotions. You know, and both of you are almost obsessed with one another. That's what it kind of feels like. Because again, I don't see you resisting. The Magician on the bottom of the deck, it's actually your card, Gemini. One of your cards, right? But the Magician, it could be them manifesting you into their life, manifesting this to happen. The Magician's got all the tools they need at their disposal, and they're using those tools, right? So I think this person, their plan is to sweep you off your feet. I think they're going to be prepared for it. They will throw everything they've got at you, and it's going to work. Again, because this feels mutual. It really does. So anyway, the Eight of Wands, the first card that came out, is one of the fastest cards in the deck. It's the fastest card out of all Minor Arcana cards. My favorite interpretation of the Eight of Wands is the Cupid's arrow, so I think the Cupid is having the best week ever, striking you and them, alright? If there's a distance between the two of you, it's not going to be a problem. They'll come see you, they'll pay you a visit, right? The Knight of Swords, clarifying it, is the fastest knight out of all 4 knights. Travel, again, could be involved here. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or they're coming at you fast. The Chariot is the personal Cancer card, but again, it's the fastest major Arcana card. It's a card of victory, success. This is a card of a triumph. Again, travel could be involved. The Wheel of Fortune is the start of a new cycle between the two of you. It's a major Arcana card, just like the Chariot. The Wheel of Fortune is always good news in my spreads. And here comes the King of Wands. I think that's the person whom you're actually dealing with. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. If they're not a fire sign, they are definitely getting all fired up, all excited about this, right? This is somebody who is with an initiative. They could be a leader, and they're coming at you. And like I said, they're not going to take no for an answer. I wouldn't be surprised, Gemini, if you guys are going to fly out to Vegas and get married over the weekend. I will not be surprised. It's not for all of you, but I will not be surprised. All right. Yeah, in the potential outcome, we have the Empress with the Two of Cups and the Four of Wands. My, oh my, Gemini. The Two of Cups in the middle is a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of unconditional love. And there's 2 people in that card, right? You and them. So, like I said, 0 resistance. I think it's mutual. It's an instant connection. Okay? Yeah, it's a card of 2 people seeing eye to eye. The Empress to the left from the Two of Cups is a card of... That card could be interpreted in many ways, just like pretty much all cards in the tarot deck, right? That card could be interpreted as a card of somebody who is expecting a baby, Gemini, right? So just keep that in mind, and that's all I'm gonna say in regards to somebody expecting a baby. Just keep that in mind. But the Empress is also a card of a future wife or a future significant other figure. In general, the Empress is one of the most positive cards in the deck. It's abundance in its purest form, and in my spreads, the Empress usually shows up as a sign from above, or a stamp of approval, so to speak, from the universe for a connection to move forward. Then, my oh my, do we have forward movement cards, right? The Four of Wands to the right from the Two of Cups is one of the commitment and marriage cards. Some people call it the 11-11 card, so perhaps divine timing is at play here. The Four of Wands always reminds me of an actual wedding, because in some cultures when people get married, they do it underneath the structure with the leaves and branches on top of it. And the structure pictured in the Four of Wands always reminds me of that, but ultimately it is a commitment and marriage card. So Gemini, I'm not even going to do an extended for you because that would be a waste of time. My oh my, this is going to take off like a rocket. Alright? Really happy for you. Congratulations. Gemini, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Nine of Cups clarified by the Hierophant. We have the Empress, the Emperor, and the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You know what, Gemini? I thought the first spread was amazing. And at this point, I don't know if this spread is actually better than the first spread. And you see, we only got 5 cards on the table, including the card in the bottom of the deck. And as you may see, we got both the Emperor and the Empress here. And that is just the best option for two people joining forces you can potentially get out of the whole tarot deck. You know, chances are slim this comes out that often, and you got it, Gemini. The Emperor and the Empress, a divine counterpart, the husband and wife. This is better than a king and a queen, even the king and the queen of the same suit. This is above all of that. Okay, so some of you could be getting married this week. Something major, something big is gonna happen this week that will kind of make you to realize that you're two divine counterparts, or something that perhaps you already know that. something happens that pretty much confirms that, right? The first card I came out is the Nine of Cups. It's a wish come true card. The Hierophant clarifying the Nine of Cups is a card of a commitment or marriage, right? The Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck is a card of a new beginning. The Ace of Swords is a card of clarity, right? So some of you it could be a revelation, right? And the Ace of Swords could be a new beginning. Perhaps you're taking it to the next level, right? The Ace of Swords is the answer, is the yes answer. So if you're not getting married, if there is a proposal, the answer is going to be yes. Wow, I'm so impressed, Gemini. I am so impressed, right? Anyway, there isn't really... I was hesitating before I clarified that Nine of Cups. I really hesitated, but then after that Hierophant showed up, I was like... I exhaled. I was like, thank God. And it's actually even better than just the Emperor and the Empress and the Nine of Cups or the Ace of Swords. This is it. If you're getting married this week, congratulations. If you're being proposed to, congratulations. But this is something big, something major. You can always leave me a comment, let me know what actually happens, if it's not too private, if it's not too personal. But with the Ace of Swords, there's some kind of clarity, revelation. Perhaps you guys will have this conversation where the two of you will set the record straight. I don't know, but this is something big, something major. All right, cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Gemini, this week. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. Also, keep in mind, we have 6 planets in retrograde right now, and Mercury is one of them. Okay, so this is when more exes than usual tend to resurface. So here's one of them. We've got the King of Swords, clarified by the Five of Cups. We have the Page of Cups, clarified by Justice. We have the Star, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. And we also have the Queen of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow air sign, another Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So yes, we do have a King and a Queen of Swords. And what's interesting is that Justice, right there in the middle, is the personal Libra card, and the Star is the personal Aquarius card. So those are 2 air signs. Right, anyway, for the reading's sake, Gemini, I assume you're the Queen of Swords, but you can assume the role, you can assign the roles as you wish, right? So you got this King of Swords really thinking of you. Perhaps all those retrograde planets are kicking their butt, triggering them. The King of Swords is clarified by the Five of Cups. It's a card of grief, regret, thinking about the past, right? So here they come with the Page of Cups and Justice. Justice, like I said, could be a Libra, but both of those two cards, both the Page of Cups and Justice, could be apologies, right? The Page of Cups often comes through as an apology, especially when it comes to an X spread, and the Justice could be a major, major apology. Okay, so definitely expect an apology. The Star, as already mentioned, could be an Aquarius, or the Star is a card of healing. It's also a card of a wish come true, something people usually wish for or hope for a very long time. So they do hope that you'll take them back. The Wheel of Fortune, clarifying the Star, is a restart of a cycle in this case. Both of those two cards are major arcana cards, right? We got 3 major arcana cards on the table. It's going to be up to you, Gemini, what you want to do here. But, you know, I think most of you will decide to give that Wheel of Fortune another spin and see where it takes you. I don't see you rejecting them, to be honest with you. I don't see any commitment on marriage cards either. So you'll just go for it, I think, and see what happens. Because, you know, perhaps you also have feelings for this person, Gemini. All right, so yeah. Those are good cards. Those are really good cards. The Star and the Wheel of Fortune. And I think they really are sorry for what they did. Okay? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Gemini, this week. We have the Chariot. We have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Cups, clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. And we also have the Page of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. This is crazy. Gemini. Look at this. 3 Pentacle cards. You see, in all 3 cards, with the Ace of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles, there is a pentacle extended, and I think it extended towards you, right? You may have multiple job offers, multiple business offers, multiple investment opportunity offers, right? You could just be, you know, and there could be like a bidding war started over you. Say you got a job offer and you're like, all right, I'm accepting it. And you're going to show it to your existing employer and your employer will counteroffer it. And I think that's what you should do, to be honest with you. If that's your case, yeah, let them fight for you. Okay? Others of you, it could be a promotion. It could be some kind of dividends being paid to you. If you're fully vested into the company you work for this week, then it's obviously money coming your way. But it's like a downfall of abundance, financial abundance, right? The Chariot, the first card that came out, it could be a Cancer you're dealing with. The Chariot is a card of victory, success, recognition, triumph, right? And like I said, the Ace of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles, those 3 cards are talking about the same thing. Money coming your way, or offers coming your way, multiple offers, a bidding war, what have you, right? And there you are with the Nine of Cups. I think that's you. Your card is, you are clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. And the Nine of Cups is a card of a wish come true, and it's also a card of personal satisfaction and fulfillment. So you will definitely be satisfied. You'll definitely be sitting there and smiling, you know, about what's going on here. Yeah, money coming in. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Gemini, this week. We have the 10 of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Pentacles clarified by the Ace of Cups. We have the 2 of Cups clarified by the King of Wands. And we also have the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. This is pretty much the same story as the new love spread I did for you in the beginning. Right? Where we got this King of Wands. This is a different deck. I use different decks for different spreads. So yes, what you're not expecting is to... I did say that some of you could be flying out to Vegas and getting married, right? I did say that. So yes, what you're not expecting is to, You know, it's like the next thing you know, and you're already in a commitment with this King of Wands. That's what you're not expecting. The very first card that came out is the Ten of Pentacles. It's a commitment and marriage card. The Hierophant on the bottom of the deck is also a commitment and marriage card. And we got two aces on the table, one clarifying the other. This barely ever happens. Almost never happens, Gemini. The Ace of Pentacles is a proposal card. The Ace of Cups is the love offer, and the Two of Cups, that's you and the King of Wands, which is clarifying the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is a card of a soulmate connection. Okay, Gemini. Alright, so yeah, what you're not expecting for the 10th time is you getting into a commitment with this King of Wands. Alright, so yes, that's what I have for you, Gemini, for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Gemini, have an amazing week.